gymnasium lights hum pale and high. Bleachers echo sneaker replies. You pencil arrows on a legal pad. I tune a whisper into brass. Sound check stumbles, monitors hiss. We draw a breath and mark the lift. Backdoor breeze with tape stuck floor. Setlist girl beside the door. My throat is gravel, yours is rain. We count in quiet, trade the strain. First verse shakes but holds its line. We reach the turn and feel it climb. Let every small word make room. Let chords unbutton, crowded noon. We stack our tones like open stairs and meet the wrong that answers care. We rise on the chorus. Hands unlearn the weight they kept. Ceilings tilt, the day resets. Our names ring true above our steps. We rise on the chorus. All the narrow streets grow wide. When the line returns, we ride. Bills in pockets, ink-stained thumbs, cardboard moons and storage rooms. When verse is thin and doubts talk loud, we hold the vow and lift the crowd. The bridge we rode becomes a road. We cross together, sharing load. We rise on the chorus. Broken frames remember light. Tired clocks relearn the time. A common roof begins to shine. We rise on the chorus. Ordinary turns to brave. We sing and find the way we're House lights bloom, the hallway warms. Paper folds, the echoes form. We carry home the line that stayed and rise again where choruses are made. Morning fog along the stair. Window light sticks cold blue air. A message plays on battered phone. Your syllables turn dust to tone. Tea bag steep the kettle side. Paint stops flaking when you rise. Platform wind in braided lanes. Newspaper ink on knuckle stains. stop bell repeats your cue. Arms grow wide enough for two. Not magic fire, not silver charms, just breath that loosens tightened arms. What shook apart begins to seal inside the vowel where you kneel, where your voice heals. Hinges learn a softer turn. Radiators trade their burn. Where your voice heals, traffic thins, the clocks agree. Rooms remember how to be. When thoughts start rushing off the rails, you slow the tide with counted scales. You read the label, lift the blind, reset the volume of my mind. One open note, the corners yield. We walk a kinda tested field, where your voice heals. Stairs stop groaning, floors hold true. Headlines lose their jagged blue. Where your voice heals, I stand, I breathe, I find my feet. You turn the noise to something sweet. Lamp goes low, the hallway warms. Mugs cool quiet in our palms. You speak once more, and night reveals the place I live, where your voice heals. Where your voice heals. Ticket gate stalled, red light froze, headlines shouted in a row. Phone on 1% and dim, receipts like flags along the rim. You reached across the turnstile rail. My shoulders dropped, the static failed. A single palm across my sleeve, the city let my lungs believe. Kitchen wrap clung tight to glass, knotted cords refused to pass. You lifted lids and cooled the flame, the stovetop lost its iron claim. skin that tuned the crooked line. You didn't crush, you didn't prove. You changed the air and let me move. Your touch cut through the static glare and strapped up day. Your touch cut through the tangled wires and stacked delay. Like bright steel slipping under glue, you freed the shape I almost knew. Your touch cut through. Clinic chairs in numbered rows, card reader asking twice to know. You traced my wrist, I read the floor. The room unclenched, the doors found. Door one gentle press across my chest. The clock stopped shouting, failed the test. Your touch cuts through from crosswalk storms to paper walls. It clears a lane where courage calls. Turns narrow halls to avenues. Your touch cuts through, and what was stuck learns how to move. I carry light because of you. Keys go quiet in their tray. Curtains learn an easier sway. You dim the lamp, the night comes true, and every hard thing lets us through. Workbench light, a quiet arc. Frayed cord split where days grew hard. You slide a sleeve on wire bones. I warm the air till plastic holds. Cast iron pen, gone down with miles. We salt and oil it back to shine. Storm wet shoes along the mats. Steam lifts creases from a jacket flap. A wax stick seals the letter seam. Our names press soft into the sheen. Atop the stove, an orange rind gives back its brightness to the kind. Not blaze to swallow what we save. A measured heat that learns our sway. We set the dial where trust can live and fuse the crack to something. We manned with fire, not to scorch but close in mind. A careful glow along the tinder from the spite. You hold the pot, I stir the stew. The bowl drops down to passing blue. A silver tip on solder tin. The circuit finds its light again. We man with fire, from sink to street, from noon to late. We temper rage into create. We man with fire, a warmth that threads from hand to door and leaves the day more whole than before. Coils go dim, the switches rest. A ribbon smoke writes we did best. We wash the tools, the night stands clear. What once was split holds steady here. News crawl moved with volume down. My answers sat like coins uncounted. You set a glass, then touched the table. Turned both our chairs toward open windows. Not a pause, a patient shoulder. Space arrived for sound to enter. Balcony hose began to stutter. You eased the valve to gentle rain. I tried a word beside the herbs. It tripped you, let it keep its shape. Wind chimes wrote a softer code. My syllables learned where to go. No pride, no push, no clever frame. You cleared a lane, my voice could claim. You met the hush with steady cues and showed the path that speech would use. You broke my silence, kind my stride, name streets and low. You tapped a count across my sleeve and poured warm tea to help it leave. No fixing fast, no forcing through. We let the sentence bloom as true. You break my silence kindly. Tonight, tomorrow, when it hides, you tune the room so truth can land and keep a lamp on either side. You break my silence kindly. I speak because your care abides. Door clicks once, the household's calm. I fold my voice into my palm. Light fades slow across the floor, and I can say what I came for. When I came. Loading rain on tape, black chords, Sharpie bled on paper boards. You pinned the order to the wedge. My hands went calm, the crowded edge. Open with light, you scribble red, and every cable lost its dread. Afternoon fridge with magnet clips. We swapped 2 songs between the sips. A grocery slip became a plan. Bridge after 3, then count us in. Keep space for breath where trouble lives. Drop to a hush, then let it give. When nerves tried hard to lead the show, we follow lines you set to glow. Your folded page creased down the spine, turned scattered sound to faithful time. Love wrote the set list we just played. Chose keys that fit the hearts we made. Put thunder where the truth rang right. Save softer fire to close the night. Love wrote the set list clear and brave. We walk the order love engraved. House went dark, the mains went mute. Phone lights bloom like pocket moons. You tapped my wrist and mouthed the 4. We found the chorus on the floor. No showy speech, no big acclaim. You cued the change and kept the flame. Love writes the set list, still it guides. Moves ballads in when tears tonight's the Setlist room to stage. We live the notes it chose to page. Gaffer lifted from the deck, paper folded, kept and checked. We left one copy by the door. Tomorrow's set already sure. Rain lit pink by window ads, chrome still shining down her glass. Your mouth found mine beneath the sign. Letters hummed a city line. Taxi mist drew cursive heat. We tasted light above the street. Turnstile clicked, the platform's grid. Sparks ran brief along the split. A rivet moon on scaffold bone. You traced a star on knuckle stone. I felt the weld inside my chest. Our tempered hearts refused to rest. Not soft to break, not hard to bruise. An aloe made from what we choose. Let colors flood the bones we hold. We move like neon, burn like coal. Neon kisses, steel souls, bright against the winter road. We bend, we gleam, we never fold. We carry heat through iron roads. Neon kisses, steel souls. The city shines where we console. You patched my sleeve with safety pins. A freight line side beyond the blocks. We set our pulse to railhead clocks. When headlines rust the tender parts, we buff the edge and guard the heart. Neon kisses, steel souls. Signs reflect the truth we hold. Through loading bays and mid marquee fades to cobalt dusk. Train doors breathe a final gust. Eyes still bright from city rolls. Your kiss, my lighthouse, steel sure souls. You're the one. Practice room with borrowed amps, tape on cables, carpet down. Mid-song snap, the triangle split. I caught the half and didn't quit. Your eyebrow rose, my grin said stay. The jagged edge still found its way. Back at home, a loyalty card. You trimmed one corner, sanded hard. We tried a coin, a folded lid. Each makes a tone, the velvet hit. You file the burr with patient care. The riff came back a little rare. Not perfect tools, not showroom gloss. We play through nicks, accept the cost. What's chipped can carry something more. A rough cut pulse we're playing for. Love on a broken peg. Rough edge, true tone, no need to fake. Chip plastic, whole heart, thick with grit. The song survives because we fed. Love on a broken peg. We turn the crack into our live. One winter show, the spare went lost. Hotel key card paid the cost. You traced a wedge on checkout ink. I punched the shape against the sink. We counted in and took the dive. That little patch kept us alive. Love on a broken peg. From kitchen light to crowded stage, it writes our names across the grain. Love on a broken peg. No polish, just the courage made to sound like us and not afraid. To have sleep inside a jar, your thumb finds time on old guitar. We close the case, the room stays thick, still ringing with a broken pig. Clerk's pen paused, our names aligned, forms in triplicate, steady spines. Out on the curb the meter spun, you looped my arm, the current one. At home we labeled every switch, kitchen, hall, and bedroom niche. Rain on wires drew silver lanes, subway hum beneath our names. You tucked a ring against the cold, its copper glow taught doors to hold. We hung a bulb from braided cord, the room lit up without a roar. No lightning show, no sudden blaze, we feed a charge through common days. A careful line from hand to hand, the promise running through the play. Voltage made of vows, it keeps the lamps of living bright. It threads the hours into light. Voltage made of vows, not flesh but strength that doesn't bow. A quiet power sworn and tried the evening thin, breaker box, a flashlight grin. You read the labels, I held still. We counted slow and met the will. When darkness asked what we could prove, our simple circuit carried true. Voltage made of vows, from bus stop glass to kitchen tile. It moves our names a faithful mile. Voltage made of vows, the line that steadies storms and crowds. We stay because we said it loud. Switch clicks home, the window glows, cord cools down, the hallway knows. Two pulses share a single house, alive on voltage made of vows. Dawn broke thin across the sink, steam wrote cursive on the zinc. You tapped a fingertip on pine, a pattern small enough to find. A moth drew circles by the shed, closer to be brave. Streetcar bell and folding rain, newspaper edges whisper grain. You hum the shape not meant to prove, just let the air decide to move. My shoulders found a lighter climb. The day reset in smaller time. No strike to bruise, no hammer plea. We barely press and let it be. The quiet carries what we give. The gentler line is how we live. The softest riff alive. It straightens frames without a show. It warms the porcelain of our cups. The softest riff alive. It turns the hinge to honest grace. It teaches winter how to face. When news arrives with rougher jaws, we dim the lights and pause the cause. You draw a measure on my wrist. I count it twice and make the list. We play the room, not just the tune, and watch the grind give way to bloom. The softest riff alive. Beneath the traffic siren teeth, beneath the schedule's crowded wreath, the softest riff alive. It threads the house from door to door and lays a kindness on the floor. Lamp clicks low, the water comes. Two folded towels warm our palms. We close the day without a drop, still hearing the softest riff alive. Rehearsal rug with tape marked squares. Sticks left rings like midnight flares. You laid a cloth across the skin, soft and cracked to welcome grin. Ghost notes bloomed where bite had been. The room learned how to breathe again. bakery dawn, the glass went warm. You tapped a shuffle on my arm. Receipt rolled out in sugar lines, a shaker hissed in dotted time. Cross stick spoke instead of shout. The morning found its kind of route. We round the edge, we keep the pace. Let mercy color every phrase. No need to split the quiet air. We sweeten truth and let it bear. Sweetness on the snare. Brushes whisper, time stands true. Honeyed rim and steady care. Turning hard rooms into blue. Sweetness on the snare. Not less of us, just clearer you. When heat runs fast and words get sharp, you fold the towel, save the spark. A single gel, a measured hand. The pocket widens, we can stand. I trade the slam for living tone. We ride the groove we've always owned. Sweetness on the snare. Sugar dust on iron days. Cotton comb across the glare. Keeping pulse while tempers fade. Sweetness on the snare. We find the song our hearts can play. Sticks at rest, the heads go cool. Door latch clicks, the night grows full. Your folded cloth on silver chair, a quiet proof of how we care. Guerrier's breath clouds up the steel. Frost on cases, boots that squeal. You rub your palms, I tune by ear. The cold backs off when you draw near. One muted strum, the air turns live. Your fingers teach the neck the splinters melt.